Hello, my name is Ector. Welcome back to Sky Factory 3. And last episode we made this. Oh yeah, so if you didn't see it, definitely go check. It was my longest episode to date. It took absolutely forever, but I think it's looking pretty good. Now, I did change something. I kind of inverted this again. Just to see if it kind of would work better. So rather than needing redstone, it would only work without redstone signal. So I've got two kind of inverters on here now, and it worked for a while. For a while, it completely worked. Was doing everything correctly. Oh no, that is not correct. Look, 50 nether stars, all good. And then all of a sudden, it kind of stops and it glitches again, and it looks like that the constructor doesn't get a long enough kind of redstone pulse for it to kind of actually place anything, and then all of a sudden it works again. So I don't know if there's like a little bug with the constructor or if it's something to do with my redstone, but you would think if it was my redstone it wouldn't work at all. So I don't know. So if anyone has got any ideas, maybe you already did on yesterday's episode, in which case, thank you so much, but it hasn't come out yet, so I don't know. But that would be really rather appreciated if you could help out, and I might actually get in contact with the Refined Storage guys just to ask. But anyway, the more observant of you will have noticed something on the minimap. Boom! Yeah, look at this. Something new, something different. A different shape. I've gone for an ellipse. Now, some of you might find that controversial, you know, not circles. You might be able to handle the fact that all of these are different sizes, but, you know, different shape. But I don't know, I just wanted it to be longer. And then if I kind of did the same kind of width as depth, it came out way too much, and it just kind of overshadowed the entire base. And I didn't want that. So I thought, hey, let's make an ellipse. It's fine. It's cool. And I noticed something that we've not had to deal with yet. Here, we have, if we look over here, generally, oh, there we go. The biomes are a little bit buggy, but over here we have extreme hills. And if we go over here, oh, it changes. And you kind of have to sometimes, switch something on your hotbar to get it to change. But here's an ocean, and you can see the gradual change in the grass. So I like the fact that this is kind of extreme hills, you know, less kind of saturated than the kind of ocean. And I don't know if there's, I've had a look. If there's a biome changer, you know, for grass in this pack, please do let me know. I've had a look around, but I can't see anything, but I may well have missed it. So we're going to be doing the factory today. I think we're just going to focus on the exterior, and then next episode we're going to do all the machines inside. And I've started, oh, look at this. Look at this. This is my kind of preparation and trying to plan stuff out. So I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making the main kind of thing in brown stained bricks, which is quite nice. I really like these. This is what I kind of think the red bricks in Minecraft should be like. A bit more, I mean, to me, they almost look red, you know, especially when you can see the granite in the background. It kind of looks red, you know. And I think this is much more lifelike. I think, yeah, much more real. And then these are made out of coke brick, which they do have. Random Things do has a grey stained brick, but I just thought it's a little bit too similar. A little bit too similar to the actual brown stained, like it's too much the same texture. Whereas the coke brick, oh, that's a chiseled one. Have I got any? No, I don't think I do. Okay, I don't have any actual coke bricks, but it's the texture's slightly different. Oh, here we go. You can see the texture's slightly, I don't know, it's less of a contrast. It's a bit flatter, and I think that works really nicely. So that's what we're kind of going to do. So I'm going to it's going to be built in the same kind of way as the warehouse. I'm gonna lay out the foundation first, and then I'm gonna bring you guys back in, and I'm just gonna keep working on bits as we go along. So hopefully you guys are cool with that. So let me get the foundation laid. So here is the layout. This took me quite a bit of kind of getting right. So what we have here is, I think we're gonna have like a kind of biggish building entrance type thing with a kind of square tower here riding at the side of it. Then we're going to have a bit of a gap. Oh yes, we're going to have a small gap in the kind of buildings. Now, I might put like a wall connecting them or something. I'm not too certain. We'll see, but there is a gap and I'm planning to do something cool with that. Hopefully, that is the plan. And then here we kind of come on to kind of 3 buildings that make up like one big kind of main factory building, and these will have the slanted roofs. And then here we'll have like a little shack, and then here these are 2 like big chimneys that will go up. So that's kind of what I'm kind of planning out so far. So I'm gonna build this up a little and see kind of vaguely what it looks like. Right, so we have a kind of rough outline, a sketch, if you will, of the actual factory. This is kind of vaguely what it's going to look like. And I've just noticed I've missed out some blocks here, which I don't have anymore. So around here, this is going to be the kind of main entrance area. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll probably never use it, but, you know, the kind of main entrance area. And then it's going to have some kind of roof thing here. That tower might go up a bit more. I don't know. I did add a wall here and some iron bars. I think that looks pretty good. This is where the hut will go. I've added some kind of windows. And this kind of, what it's called, this type of roof is called a sawtooth roof. Kind of, you know, sawtooth like a saw. And the reason usually for this is, if you can see, I've got kind of 3 windows here, and it was so that the sunlight, if you can see like here, would, you know, come in basically. Now, the only problem is technically I've built this the wrong way around, because the sun kind of comes up from there. That's the east. But that doesn't really suit the way I want to build this, so I'm kind of ignoring that bit. But that's how historically that's the reason for these roofs. So I've kind of done a bit of this. Now, I started planning inside, and I've come to a bit of a horrible realization. This was going to be, I was going to put the reborn storage thing here in the factory, but the biggest it can go to is 16 by 16, which is huge. Like, that is huge. And I don't really want to, like, that is massive, or that is 7 by 7, and this is like completely taking over the building, which I don't really want to do. So I'm wondering whether I should, instead of doing it that way, oh dang, I forgot about that. Wait, come on, drop down, there we go. I'm wondering whether we should, instead of doing it here, we should just keep the factory for all the automatic processes, you know, like all this kind of smelting type things, and then maybe we keep the actual, I don't know what to call it, in AE1 it used to be called a Mac, like a molecular assembler thing, so I might keep calling it a Mac. So if I call it a Mac, that's what I'm referring to. So we might have to just make like a little island somewhere around here that is basically just for the Mac. Maybe, because I think it's too massive. Like, it would take up that entire kind of space, and I don't like it. I don't think it kind of fits, and I don't want to make this too much bigger, because actually that is fairly hefty. That's quite a big building. That's kind of bigger than the warehouse already. So I think I might have to do that, unfortunately. So I'm going to start doing some details now. And if I put this in here, then we can't have the kind of running through of the, you know, of the see-through glass, which would be a shame. I'm going to have to obviously kind of move this around a little bit, but I think that would be a shame. I think that's something that we've kind of kept through all the platforms on this one. I don't mind not doing it maybe on some of the other platforms, but on this first platform, I really do want to. I do love the wither. Like, the wither looks so cool in daylight. At night, not so much, because you can't really see it, but in daylight, it looks cool. So, yeah, I'm going to do more stuff, basically, but I just thought I'd kind of show you this bit and then talk through why we're not putting the Mac in here. I may have gone too far with the chiseling. Welcome back. It's been about 10 years for me. I've done a lot. Well, mainly, actually, no, I haven't done that much, but it's felt like it. I've done all these roofs, and that I've mainly done with like these patterns. So you can see I've kind of got them there. So it's not been too bad, but I mean, it has been, because like here, that's like 2 different sections, you know, that I had to do to kind of make it all nice again. And then I've added like trim, and then they kind of come out a little bit as well, just to make it look good. Same here. Man, it's taken me a while, and I've got these kind of pipes coming out now. I quite like that pipe. I'm quite happy with that pipe. That pipe didn't come out as well. Like, it's a little bit dodgy, but it looks still pretty good. I think I've not even done these, not even done those, because I've been too busy with the roof and just general chiseling. These are going to be, you know, the big kind of smoke things. Chimney type doodahs. That would be the word. Chimneys, yes, their sector. Wow, can't even think of the word chimney. That's how bad it's got. So that's kind of vaguely what I have done, and inside I've not really done anything, to be honest. I've put the windows here. I've kind of made this a little bit nicer, and we're using the steel sheet metal, which I do like, and we are going to put some immersive engineering stuff in here. Door, I've had to use a vanilla door because there's only the vanilla doors in the pack. I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever played a pack that didn't have at least, you know, whatever. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing carpenter's blocks. Wow, that would have made this a fair bit easier to build. But I think the windows work well. I kind of offset them slightly into the middle. I like that. It's kind of, you know, it's not beautiful, but it's kind of not meant to be. That's the whole kind of point. That is the whole point. And I've done absolutely nothing here, and I've done absolutely nothing with the tower. So that and those chimneys are kind of the big things that are left to do. But honestly, I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do tonight, because I've spent so long on these roofs. But the roofs do look, I think, quite beautiful. Like, oh no. Oh, I forgot to do that bit. And look, oh, I forgot to do a little bit here as well. That saddens me quite a lot, because I thought I'd done the roofs. I thought that was finished. I thought I never had to go back to roofing ever again. But apparently I do. So I'm going to work a little bit longer. Like a little bit. I don't even know how I'm going to do this tower yet. I haven't decided. But let me do a bit of that and I'll be back. You know what? I'm really tired of having to sleep. I just had to sleep then, and I feel like I'm sleeping like every 5 minutes, which is of course an exaggeration, but it feels like that. But anyway, look at that. Oh yes, again, I totally went overboard with chiseling. And look at the detail. Look at the detail that I've kind of just added and chiseled away, and I really like it actually. I think they've turned out really nice. They actually weren't what I was going for, but I quite like them. I'm quite happy with them like that. And what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to add some kind of clouds, you know, some kind of... I don't think I'm going to do it with cobwebs, which is the standard kind of vanilla thing. I might do it with wool, maybe grey wool, to make it look a little bit more real. But yeah, that is another thing kind of done, basically. The only thing that I've really not tackled is this thing here and the tower. But I think that might have to be it, because I've spent way too long, and I did not think it would take this long at all. But the roof really kind of did it for me. Doing all of this, look at it. And just in case you don't know how to do that, I think I've got that here. Have I got enough chisely bits? So basically what you do is you kind of get your block, whatever you want, and then you chisel it, and then you get a positive chisel design. And this is how you kind of, this is how you blank it basically. And then you shift click on it. And as long as you have enough kind of chiseled bits in your inventory or one of the bags, then you can basically, oh, and then I need to put it on to placement. There we go. Then you can kind of, there we go. Yeah, so you can shift basically to rotate it, shift and mouse wheel. There we go. And then yeah, you can kind of place them down. So that is, you know, like a lot better. Obviously, imagine chiseling all of that out. That would take forever. That would really take forever. So that's kind of a little bit of what I've been doing. That's how I did pretty much all of the roof bits. But the roof is looking nice. The tower, yeah, don't know what I'm doing there. And I think I need to craft like a lot more bricks as well. I think here we're going to have like an entrance, and I think I don't have anything on me. Oh, no, I don't. I think I'm going to have it like offset by a block, the entrance. I think that would be a very nice. And then, I don't know, maybe another little roof. No, actually, no more roofs. No, what am I saying? No more roofs. Something like that. And then the tower here, the top is going to be pretty basic to me. It's kind of going to be a bit similar to the tower that we have over here. You know, it's going to be, I think, pretty much a flat roof. You know what? I was kind of thinking that these things would end up looking a little bit too similar, like just a little bit. But I think we're good. I think we're good. I think that looks completely different. Looks completely different, doesn't it? And I think once we get that tower sorted as well, I think that, yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. So obviously the entrance will be there. I think what we're going to do is have a back entrance. Now, obviously, really, it should be along this path here, but I don't know if I want that. I might put it here and then, I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of cheat it like we did at the chicken farm. And then in here, I'm going to do ore processing in here. That's what I decided. We're going to have some immersive engineering. And then I think what I want is, if we look at the furnaces, there is this, the ultimate furnace. I mean, look at that. So plus 15%, plus 35%, plus 60, plus 85, plus 100, and then the ultimate furnace. Plus 9001 efficiency. So I'm hoping this is how we're going to basically process our kind of ores. That's what I'm kind of going for. And we'll put it through the crusher. And then over here we'll have some alloy smelters and sag mills. And now you need 2 alloy smelters because you need kind of, oh, there we go. We need one to be set to furnace only, and then another to be set to alloys only, and then we can kind of send them there. We can send them, oh, there we go. We can send them to the correct ones to make either alloys or just to smelt stuff. I think that's what's going to happen. We'll have a sag mill, and I don't think we need 2 sag mills. And then I don't know what else. We might just put some kind of more immersive engineering stuff here just to kind of do, and we're going to do something here with this that I hope will be cool. I've got an idea. I think it's going to be awesome, frankly. And then this is just going to be a bit of a nothing kind of room. I think we'll brick this off. So it kind of looks the same as that side, and the tower is kind of probably just for show, really, if I'm honest. I think that's just going to be, yeah, a random tower. So that's, I think, all we're going to have time for today. Apologies for not getting this kind of exterior finished, but I hope you'll agree that the roofing kind of makes up for it because it looks really awesome, I think. I'm really pleased with that. Now, this bit doesn't look as nice yet because, well, I don't know, this bit is just a little bit more kind of accomplished, and that bit is still a bit square. And yeah, we'll be working on that. Don't you worry, we'll be working on that. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's been a long day once more. That coupled with the wither thing, whew, it's been a long kind of couple of days. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, a like or comment is always very much appreciated. It really is. Let me know your thoughts on the factory so far. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well to keep up to date with the series. And as always, I've been Ector. This has been Sky Factory 3, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.